Welcome to Best Year Ever Reviews. I am your host, Jesus Gonzalez, and with me is the crafty Casey Glynn.
Hi, Jesus.
Hi, Casey. We're reviewing The Mandalorian Season 1, Episode 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
We had some difficulty grabbing your attention, keeping you awake for the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Did these next 3 episodes do better? Are you a little more awake?
I think they're it's a graph, right? So like we kind of like start here, we go up here, and then like the last 2 episodes also really just drop my attention.
Wow.
But the 4, 5, and 6 I really enjoyed, especially 4. But that's not my favorite. Do you want to guess my favorite out of 4, 5, and 6?
I think it's gonna be 6.
Okay, it is. Yeah, it is 6.
Okay. So before you kind of keep talking about this, I was really wrong because I really thought you were gonna really like the first 3 because the first 3 have a lot of character building, and there's not a lot of dialogue, which you love dialogue, but I thought it was gonna be enough for like how the story is told visually. But I shouldn't know because you're not a visual person. You love a snobby script.
I do. I really do.
And episode 6 has a really not snobby, but it has a script.
I also think it is visually a lot more interesting. And it is kind of funny though, because episode 6 to me, if any of them fit into like a different genre, it's episode 6, because episode 6 to me is a little bit more like horror.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
It really got my heart racing, and I was like really like gripping my seat.
Cause the Mandalorian becomes Mike Myers, or he's a slasher. He's a slasher at the end,
and we learn a lot more about him in this episode as well. So yeah, episode 6, just chef's kiss. Thought it was the best of the season for sure.
All right, let's do background and then we'll get to the episodes. The Mandalorian Season 1. Episode 4, Sanctuary, released on November 29, 2019, directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, written by Jon Favreau, music by Ludwig Göransson, edited by Dana E. Gloverman. Probably said that wrong. Apologize. Episode 5, The Gunslinger, released on December 6, 2019, directed by Dave Filoni, written by Jon Favreau, music by Ludwig Göransson, edited by Andrew S. Elson and Dana E. Gloverman. And episode 6, The Prisoner, released on December 13, 2019, directed by Rick Famuyiwa, which is, to me, my favorite director of the whole series. He's pretty amazing. By season 3, he was pretty much leading the show. Written by Jon Favreau, music by Ludwig Göransson, and edited by Jeff Sabanek. Starring, and I'm just going to do all of those 3 episodes batch starting. Pedro Pascal as the Mandalorian, Julia Jones as Omira, Gina Carano as Cara Dune, Amy Sedaris as Pelimato, Bill Burr as Mayfield. I'm really curious what you thought about Bill Burr. Natalia Tena as Xi'an. Did you recognize her, the Twi'lek, in the episode?
It was driving me nuts. I was like, where the fuck do I know her from? And so I felt very relieved. When
Harry Potter, Game of Thrones.
Harry Potter, yeah, Game of Thrones.
And Clancy Brown as Berg. You know who Clancy Brown is?
No.
Okay, he plays another very famous red character. I'll give you a hint. He goes, money.
Shut up. No.
He is Mr. Krabs.
Oh my god, because isn't Mr. Krabs also...
Yeah, he's in a bunch of things.
Well, Shawshank Redemption, right?
Yeah.
That is so shocking.
This just made episode 6 so much better for
Yeah.
See, and then what I was saying, like, they have good names. They have good actors here. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, especially this episode. Okay. Did you state the voice for Q9?
No, but yeah, I should have. Yeah.
Okay. Love that guy. Love.
I thought you were gonna say who it is.
No, Richard. How do you pronounce his last name?
But yeah, IT Crowd. He's in other things. Great. Yeah.
Love him.
He's in the new Mall show, playing another droid.
Love that.
he plays a good droid. Yeah, Richard Ayoade.
Yeah.
Great character too. I should have put him in the starting. Okay, he is a great character. So yeah, let's start with episode 4, The Sanctuary. This was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard.
Loved it.
This is making her directorial debut in a show of this size. Like, she's done other things, but and there's like a behind the scenes series which I highly recommend you watch. And Jon Favreau is like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you now, we gave you the hardest episode. We don't know what to do with this episode. Like, yeah, let a new person, let a newbie deal with it. And she fucking killed it.
She did great. I mean, there's so many like shots that I think are really gorgeous.
Yeah.
In this episode, I mean, we also get the infamous shot of Grogu holding
with a soup.
Yeah. God, people love to use that one.
Yeah.
I also love this planet as well. It reminds me of Naboo. So big props.
Did it remind you of Andor?
No.
Okay. I mean, it was pretty much Andor, but okay.
I don't know what fucking Andor looks like.
Well, the Ewoks. There's like Pinecone Forest, and then there are ATSTs.
That is one thing I will. It's like fucking. She deserves all the flowers, because ATSTs have never been scary to me.
And they're scary here. I know.
I was like, oh my fucking god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, and like, you don't know if it's a creature or a robot, or what the fuck that is. I mean, there's people. Or Klatooinians. Klatooinians are the aliens, the raiders. There's Klatooinians riding it, like driving it. But yeah, it's other. Yes, Chef Kiss again. Amazing.
Yeah.
And you do get a kind of a love story. I almost said that you like this one, but there's a little bit of a love story.
There's a little. It's like the moment you realize, like, oh, the Mandalorian fucks, like straight up. And you get confirmation later on that he absolutely does, which is crazy.
Also, he fucks with his helmet on.
Yes. Nutty.
Like, I want to know where's the cutoff.
No, I fully am aligned with your question here. Like,
I think it's just a helmet. Everything's off. And he only has a helmet.
I don't think I would like that as the other person. If I were in that entanglement, I would be like, nah.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. So let's move on. We already
Great.
But yeah, they do arrive at this planet because they're trying to get away from all the bounty hunters and little backwater planet. Before they get there, we do get an introduction of the conflict of this Creole farmers, the little blue shrimpies. Here, I mean, they do babcha or rapcha, but unclear if it's alcoholic or not. It probably is. But I do love their theme of this village. It's just everyone's in blue. And I don't know if it's a purpose or not, but I feel like the people who rescued originally the Jin Darren when he was a kid, they're not this cult that he's in right now. Maybe they are the Death Watch, and in the Clone Wars, the Death Watch had a blue uniform. That's why in the flashback at the end, all of the Mandalorians have a blue armor. So I do like that this village where he almost stayed
Yeah.
He felt very comfortable. They all were all wearing blue. So I think there's a little link there.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, they get to this planet. They think they're alone, but he clocks Clara Dune. And god damn it, that actress. Gina Carano could have a really nice career in Star Wars, but she had to fuck it up for her not great opinions at the start of the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah, she did some not like denying the pandemic. And
oh my god, I feel like I vaguely recall this.
Yeah, very MAGA, right wing leaning.
You know what?
Like she didn't want to wear a mask because.
Thank fucking God, because I hated her. I hated her. I was like, get the fuck off my screen.
They wanted. I really wanted to watch season 2. I'm gonna make you watch season 2. It's so much better. This is my favorite season 2. A lot of people's favorite season is season 3 too. Okay. But she does have a bigger part because they wanted to give her a show. It was gonna be Rangers of the New Republic. It's gonna be her and other like people from the Republic.
Thank you so much for being a piece of shit. Thank you so much for being a terrible person. Oh, I could kiss her feet.
I didn't mind her. It's fine.
She was so... You know what? You said I had the attention span of a Gen Zer, so I'm going to say this. She was so millennial coded, where she was like...
Yeah.
And I'm just... I
can see that.
Like, I'm not like other girls. Was the vibe. And I was like, you're so annoying.
But yeah, Gina, not Star Wars anymore. Thank God, I guess. But yeah, she says this planet is too big for the both of them. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. I do like her backstory. She's a shock trooper from Alderaan. We'll later find out. Famously, Alderaan got destroyed.
Yes.
But she's not a bad guy. She's just like, whatever. Then we get Pill Boy! And it's it's a good place. Have you seen The Good Place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the dad.
Nice.
He's Pill Boy. And this other guy who's also been in WandaVision and he's in other things. And they kind of want to hire the Mandalorian. He's like, you can afford me. But then they're like, she's like, well, we drove all the way here, a day away, very remote place. Like they're saying things that he kind of wants to find, and he's like, okay, I think I can kind of be there. I'm not clear if the Mandalorian's thinking that he stays there and Clara Dune stays in the village, or vice versa, or Clara Dune's, but we can tell, it's remote enough that they both can stay in there. Only thing he knows is that there's some raiders. They're like, well, it's probably, how bad could it be? Backwater world.
Yeah.
Just probably to scare some thugs. But then Clara and Mandalorian, Clara Dune recognizes the foot of that ITSD. And yeah, you're right. Like she makes it scary. She's like, yeah, this has cleared elite troopers by just one of them. This is bad.
I think it's also because I can never remember the difference between an ATST versus an AT-AT, and so I was fully expecting. I was like, oh shit, is this going to be like an AT-AT? And when it wasn't an AT-AT, it was just an ATST. I was like, oh, this will be fine. I was like, oh, never mind, it's not fine. It's not fine.
And then they make the AT-AT much, much bigger and scarier.
Yeah.
AT-AT, all-terrain, armored transport. ATST, all-terrain, scout, trooper, or transport.
I just know one got 2 legs, one got 4 legs.
Chicken Walker, also Chicken Walker. Fun fact, they first appear in episode 5, but they're a different model. Slightly different from Return of the Jedi. And from this one. And I like how they see the footprint and they're like, this is bad. And cut to, you gotta move.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah.
well, you're all gone. But by this point, the Mandalorian has already, got some flirty with the girl. She does ask him about, like, does he ever take his helmet? I like how she asked him, where was the last time you took your helmet off? He's like, yesterday.
Yeah.
But like in front of a living thing, which is relevant later on. But he does eat without his helmet. And there's a scene where he puts his helmet next to he's watching.
They could
Grogu.
easily look over and see
everyone
him.
thought that. And like they're seeing his face right now. Unless like where he's like super dark.
Yeah.
But we're like that. Yeah, he's not that careful. Yeah. The whole not helmet thing plays an important thing in season 2.
I know that there's a moment in season 2 where he has to use his like facial recognition stuff.
And Bill Burr's in that episode, and Bill Burr so good in that episode. I
was surprised by how much I love Bill Burr's performance, and
because Bill Burr's always like, Star Wars is stupid, but he was so good. Yeah,
that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of his person. I don't know. Nobody knows, but he was great. He was a great. Yeah. I think he's just friends with Taika or Jon Favreau or whatever. Like I feel like they all just know each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, Clara and Din Djarin start training the village. This is very Akira Kurosawa. This is Seven Samurai. They've done this a bunch in other Star Wars media. They've done this in a bunch of movies where the two gunslingers train the whole village to fend off the raiders or bandits, whatever. It is funny how they're training them with little sticks in Star Wars. But they have a plan, and later that night they execute the plan. They bait the ATST to go after him by exploding like a little camp thing. I love how the ticking time bomb kept while they were fighting, and you're like, you need to get out, you need to get out, you need to get out.
Yeah.
But they're I mean, yeah, Clara Dune, Gina Carano, not a great actress, but a great stunt performer. Like, that's what she does. She's from wrestling.
I know it's kind of jumping forward a bit in the episode. I was a little upset that she was alive. I was really thinking she was going to take one for the team. I was like, damn.
You really hated her.
Bring her back.
You really hated her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they were setting her up to be big on Star Wars. I do think she gets better. I don't know. She never bugged me, but I think you're right. Very villain coded. That's probably it. I don't know.
Yeah. God, she would have fucking ate in Scott Pilgrim.
How fucking dare you?
But you know I'm right.
No. Moving on. There's a big fight. They kill the Klatooinian leader. They bait the ATSD. It falls. Really cool scene. And then later on, Mandalorian's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I could stay, maybe not. Grogu's there for staying. He doesn't want to stay. Clara Dune is like, what happens if you take off the helmet? Like, he's like, it's just, it's very cultish. Like, I can never put it on again. Yeah. Spoilers, he does takes it off in season 2. And there's a whole thing, season 3. But she's not convinced. She's like, you take off your helmet, you stay here with a cute widow, Grogu's happy, you're happy. Like, yeah, this looks pretty cool deal. We do later see that there's a bounty hunter. Somehow the fob thing finds Grogu, and they're just gonna keep calm. They made too much racket, too much noise. He can't stay, so he leaves. She stays behind, not in the village, but probably like around the planet. But Yeah, that's it. I do love some things. I forgot to mention the first time a live action Lost Cat appears, and that's a little cat thingy in the cantina. It's like a really, really quick appearance. And I kind of forget to mention on the other episodes, but I love and miss the artwork at the end.
Yeah, the artwork was very fun,
especially on this one. Like, this is a lot of like I don't know if it's out there. I mean, I'm getting rid of all my things, but I kind of want to buy the posters of that artwork. Like, it's I feel like I seen them, but I don't know how I found it. But I always wanted those.
Yeah. Something else fun in this episode, you see Grogu almost eat an entire fucking frog, which I thought was hysterical. Samuel was watching this episode with me in particular, and when Grogu did that, I was like, Samuel, that's something you would do. There's a famous story that his family tells of Samuel and his family going on like a camping trip with like another family. And
he ate a frog.
He didn't eat a frog. But he was so annoyed at the other mom that was there. And so to freak her out, he caught a fish. It was just like a fish like this big. And he just swallowed it whole in front of her to freak her out.
How old was he?
Maybe 10.
But no, he's old enough to know that's not good.
Yeah, no.
What a little piece of shit.
Yeah. That's my man.
Okay, see, I'm not going to lie. You kind of ruined Samuel a little bit for me. I'm not going to see him the same way. He's ruined.
Swallowing a fish whole?
No. Moving on. Episode 5. So, episode 1 was directed by Dave Filoni. This was directed by Dave Filoni. You can tell that Jon Favreau was holding Dave Filoni's hand on episode 1. Because it's a very different direction. I did not like this. Nobody in the fandom likes this direction of Dave Filoni. This is the first time Dave Filoni directed live action. Since then, he's gotten a lot
Nobody likes it for episode 5?
For episode 5, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, episode 5
the
was
direction
fine.
is rough.
Yeah. It was the most boring out of the 3. Also, I get a new least favorite, like, actress here. But it's the lady that has all the little pit droids.
Amy Sedaris.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was the direction. I will give her spoilers, worst actor ever. Mm-hmm. But I did think he had to do a lot with the direction.
Yeah, that's fair. Gosh, she was fucking hamming it up.
She was.
The other Toro.
Toro Callaghan.
He was cute.
Everyone hated him. Everyone. Walmart Han Solo.
I mean, yeah, but like, what else do we got?
Fake Dave Franco.
Yeah.
Famously, Children of the Watch, a great Star Wars podcast. Please come on our show, or please invite me to your show. One of the guys of that podcast, he has like Toro Callaghan poster behind him. He has like a tattoo of him over here in his heart. No, I'm just kidding. But he does love the character so much.
A big fan of the character. I was a big fan of the actor. I mean, we don't get a lot of like pretty faces to look at.
We don't.
For me.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal is covered the whole time.
Yeah, and like when they do finally take off his helmet, he looks busted because he is busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny in the previous episode when the lady wanted to like get with Pedro, like, and she was fully ready to commit to him and please stay and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't know what he looks like. You don't know that's Pedro Pascal under that helmet. Like, she got lucky. But
I mean, to be fair, I mean, maybe
it could have been a gun. like.
Yeah, they do make that joke.
Yeah.
That's fair. Very fair. Maybe worst case scenario, she was like, if he's busted underneath the helmet, then like I can just tell him to keep it on.
I mean, you know that he probably has a good body, at least.
Yeah. So. You know he has a good body. He also has a good voice. Face
is
the
you can
only...
see the butt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a good voice.
He does. Yeah. If he didn't, he couldn't have been cast in this role. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, it's funny how Pedro Pascal made his career with this. I mean, he did The Last of Us around this time too, so that helped a lot. But yeah, he wasn't that well known, and just got so big. And he's a good guy. He's such a good guy. Like, I fucking love him.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, can you imagine if The Mandalorian was played by Bill Burr? Like, people would have fucking turned off their TVs so quick.
It would be a very different show.
Yeah.
Zero of the heart.
Yeah.
Pascal has this, like, he has, in a very positive, stereotypical way, all of the Latino, Hispanic, like just heart on his sleeve, of his voice, which I appreciate. But yeah, I do like that at the beginning of episode 5, the other bounty hunter who's pursuing them has a cool spaceship. We don't see it much, but and this is one of the only space fights we see. He steals Pedro Pascal or Din Djarin's line, "I can bring you in cold, I can bring you in warm." Yeah. And he's like, "That's my line." Speaking of spaceships, the Razor Crest, the way on some of the shots it's not all CGI. A lot of it is practical, and a lot of things here are practical. Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, they kind of contacted ILM, and they contacted some of the original people who did ILM, special effects for ILM in the original trilogy. And they're like, "Can you do some shots just for fun? That way you did it in the 70s?" And they had to recreate some of the technology that they did. And so, yeah, so some of the shots are exactly how they did it in the 70s, in the original trilogy. I think that adds a lot to the look and why it feels very Star Wars, and it feels very original trilogy. So, yeah, a lot of this is practical, even the spaceships. We get to the most trafficked, less trafficked at the same time planet ever. You know, you're saying that the sets look very empty. Tatooine was very empty.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when he meets with Toro.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's kind of on purpose. There's a little bit of budget thing. It's also very gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he gets there, you meet Pelimoto, Amy Sedaris. I said Sudeikis earlier. That's another actor who is in episode 8. Amy Sedaris, very famous comedian. I love her look. Her look is very 80s. Like this is just an extra from the 80s. So I think that's why they didn't bother me that much. And the pit droids, I love the pit droids. I love that this is very original trilogy, but you do get some prequel things.
Yeah.
And then did you notice that where he meets Toro, that's the same cantina where C-3PO wasn't allowed to enter because he was a droid, and now there's a droid bartender?
The sign of the times.
But now nobody's there. It's dead. Yeah.
It's dead. It's gray. It's weird.
Yeah. I wonder what you would think of the Book of Boba Fett, because it's set in Tatooine, like it's just Tatooine. I know, but it's great. It has Cat Bane. It has one of the best characters in all Star Wars, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion. But yeah, so Mandalorian meets Toro. Toro is like this. He's sitting in the same booth that Han Solo was sitting in.
Yeah.
She thinks he's Han Solo.
It's adorable.
No, it's not. I'm just going to 100% disagree with you on that one. It's not like, oh, fuck off. I'm surprised you thought he was cute. He's very Orlando Bloom also.
Interesting.
So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's like, I'm after Chenik. What's her name?
Fennec
Shand, played by the amazing Ming-Na Wen. And if you don't know who Ming-Na Wen is, you know who Ming-Na Wen is. She's Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
She has played a character in Marvel. She was one of the few people who has been in Star Wars, Marvel, Disney, all of it.
Yeah.
And she was in her mid-50s in this show. Which it is kind of where around her character is also. So it kind of makes sense. Toro says that he's after that bounty. She's like, yeah, she's gonna kill you. It's an elite assassin. And Toro convinces him. He destroys the fob. It's all memorized. I still don't know how that works. Nobody does.
Yeah, no.
What did he memorize? Who fucking know?
Yep.
But then it's like, yeah, get us some speeders and we'll do something. While this is happening, Pelimoto is in the hangar, by the way, when Jin arrives, he shoots a pit droid. He's like, no droids. He's a droid
racist. Yeah. He's like, don't let the droids on my ship.
Well, at the very first episode, he had the choice of the nice speeder with the droid, and he took the shitty speeder with the person.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But he does come around. There is some character growth at the end of the season.
Yeah. I can't wait to talk about that scene, by the
way. So Peli discovers Grogu, and this is why I don't like her acting, and it has to do with the directing, it has to do with the acting also, but this is the only time where you can see the Grogu as a puppet. Like, oh, she's grabbing a puppet.
Yeah.
It feels not real in this episode. Everywhere else, even when the Mandalorian is holding Grogu, like everywhere else, it feels like a real creature.
Yeah.
This feels fake.
Yeah. I can agree with that for sure.
And I don't know, again, what's the directing, the acting, a combination of both of them. Because when the Mandalorian comes back and she's like kind of negotiating, well, now your fee's going to be higher because I'm taking care of this baby. And there's like a weird pause and she says, anywho, and then she continues talking. I feel like, was that Dave Filoni not saying cut and Amy Sedaris kind of like, okay, I guess I'll say my next line.
yeah, that's funny.
So Toro and the Mandalorian get the speeders. They're off. Great shots of the dudes.
Yeah, I liked the scene where they're on the speeders. I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it seemed big. Like everything else here seems a little bit claustrophobic. This feels big.
It was big, and like they were also like just the way that like they were kind of like riding on the bike. Like it was very like friendly and familiar too, which I loved, and like kind of setting up this almost like protege relationship, which makes the betrayal very sad.
Sure. I don't think anyone felt that.
I felt sad.
What's funny is, I felt the familiarity of the bikes and that scene, but I don't think it's the same reason, because for me it was the Nintendo 64 Shadow of the Empire video game, and it has a level that you are on speeder bikes, on soup bike, they call it soup bikes. There are exactly like these in Tatooine riding around with a gang. and you're just kind of destroying them, and it's like you're going through Mos Espa or Mos Eisley, and and that to me does, but you don't have that, so you still felt that. They finally get to a clearance, and then it's like we have to pass through the Tusken Raiders' territory. And Toro's like, "Oh, fuck them! What are they gonna do?" Like, I don't know. Ask them. And I usually hate this trope where the camera does this, and they're next to it. That was
really funny.
But then, like, you're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
This is the first time in any Star Wars thing that the Tusken Raiders are a civilization, a culture. This is the first time that they're not just animals and like just destroying everything. Because you do see some sign language, and I love the nonsensical sign language.
Yeah. I feel like Lego Star Wars is very good about making the Tusken Raiders seem like a tribe, like a culture, you know?
That was before this. Okay, so I apologize. Lego Star Wars was first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get it right.
They pass through. They gives the Tusken Raiders the binoculars. And they get through this ridge. They see I forget that, like the lizard thing, without bounty. Then investigates and gets shot at by Fennec Shand. This great sniper assassin. The only reason that he survives is that he has the armor, the best armor. Thank you. And then he has a plan. We're gonna wait till dark and use the flares. They wait. Toro is being a little shit because he is. And then they activate the plan, which is pretty much blinding Fennec while they're running towards her with the flash thing.
Another really fun scene watching them do that.
They beat her pretty easily. I would say for an elite assassin, believable. I think for what it was, but they only have one swoop bike, and they're like, "Whoops!" So the Mandalorian goes back to get the dewback, the lizard thing. And while Fennec and Toro are alone, she convinces him that the Mandalorian is worth more than her. He kills her, but not really. Spoilers. She's alive and well later on.
I did see that.
He comes back, doesn't see anyone. Mandalorian says, "Whoops, it's bad." So goes back to the ship, and Toro has Peli and the baby. And he actually does hold the baby more like a creature and less like a puppet.
Yeah, like a sack of flour.
Yeah, because I feel like Amy Stairs was kind of like it was kind of like holding it weird.
Yeah,
and you can see like the little arms flopping.
Yeah,
like, I don't know, because Grogu is real. I know. How about little? I know. He wants to say hi.
Why does it move like that? It's like a Furby.
How dare you? Furbies are the devil. So yeah, you're gonna hear now Grogu in the background.
I did love how they used the most generic sounding baby noises for Grogu. And I'm like, this is like the sounds that that's the sound that they would use. Back when I was a child, I'd play games on Barbie.com, and Barbie's little like sister, I think is Kelly.
Sure, and back when you were a child.
Yeah, and then you would feed and take care of like baby Kelly, and that was the exact noise baby Kelly would make.
The first Grogu that I bought, and this is right when season 1 was still going on, Grogu was a big secret. Nobody knew in episode 1 that he was going to appear. So they had zero merchandise.
Yeah.
So I feel like they didn't even tell anyone, like the people who usually produce the merchandise, to have this ready.
Yeah.
Because there was no leaks. There was like nothing.
Wow, that's incredible.
So one of the first things that I bought for Grogu was literally a generic Barbie baby with Grogu's head and has the Barbie baby sound effects on it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
They do
crazy.
make a little bit more specific Grogu noises later on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's fun that you clocked that. It was very generic baby. Din uses the same flash method to blind Toro, kills Toro, rescues the baby. Happy ending.
Yay.
Yay. On to the next adventure. I do like that these next episodes are like very much adventure of the week episode.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how most of season 2 is, really. There's a little bit of an overarching storyline, but like the first 3 episodes were very much its own storyline. These next 3 episodes, 4, 5, and 6 are, like very, very self-contained, which I like. On to the next favorite episode of Casey. Chapter 6, The Prisoner. Mandalorian needs some credits. He gets a call from an all contact. He's the crew that he used to run with in his rebellious days. I still don't know if it's actually Din who ran with them or it's just another Mando and they just think it's this other Mando.
That would be really funny.
Because they call him Mando. They don't say Din.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but nobody else knows his name. So I guess like...
Yeah. So they have a job. The guy introduces the crew. This is very campy, cheesy type of crew, but I do love that all of the members are very distinct. The guy who the contact is Ransar Malik. The actor is like very distinct. I love the actor. I don't know, but he feels like he's been in a lot of biker gang movies.
Yeah, it feels right. That feels
probably
right.
Yeah. So he introduces Mayfield, played by Bill Burr. Did the very New York accent take you out of Star Wars?
No, I was just kind of like. I know Bill Burr can be like somewhat controversial in his like humor. I don't know much about him, but I was kind of excited when I saw him. I was like, oh, this is going to be like fun because a lot of the energy of the past few episodes has been, or of the entire season, is pretty subdued, and he is like, he's very bright, which is very fun.
Yeah, he is. No, yeah, I like that. And all of these characters are very out there. We got Xi'an, Natalia Atena, Burr, Clancy Brown, and Zero, Richard Ayala. And they're having their little intro. Very Con Air. Very, very much like the intro of each inmate, and they have like a music sting, and and I love the hangar is great. But yeah, they have this rescue mission. The only reason that they really want Mando is for the Razor Crest. To find out that the Razor Crest is a very old ship and it doesn't have an Imperial tag or whatever, so it can kind of go under the radar. Zero is going to pilot it. Din is not happy about this because it's racist. But fine, he needs the credits. They're in the ship and they're being assholes.
Being such dicks.
Especially Xi'an. She's kind of like... Mayfield is a little bit of he's a leader, but he's a little bit of a shit too, because he tries to calm everyone down, but doesn't. At the end, he's like, can't help it, and he just makes Berg fight Mando.
Yeah.
But they discover Grogu, and like Mayfield's like, "Did you two make this?"
That was funny. I did enjoy that.
Also, Mayfield said, like, what's under neither? Are you a Jar Jar? You're a Gungan? Misa Mando.
Yeah, that was fun.
This feels improv.
Yeah. I like the chemistry of the entire group. I do agree. At the start, Mayfield you can tell because he like hasn't worked with Mando before. He's like not sure what the vibe is, so he's being a little bit more cautious and then kind of leans into it.
But they arrive, and I love how they arrive. Like Mando is like, the Razor Crest can't do this, and Zero like, yeah, but I can, and he does like crazy things with the Razor Crest.
Yeah, he does.
And we get to this really cool design prison ship. We find out that it's a New Republic prison ship. Mando didn't know this. They enter. They make Mayfield go in first. They're all kind of bullying and making fun of Mando. Like, is he really that big? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Burke shoots a mouse droid and then alerts the droid guards. And
that shit pissed me off. I was like, you're being a fucking idiot. Also, I feel like mouse droids, just like don't fuck with them. There is a quest in Lego Star Wars where anytime you come across a mouse droid, you have to kill 3 of them on each planet, and then you get a reward. I haven't done it yet, so I'll keep you posted.
I thought you were going to say, like, you have to take over a mouse droid or defend a mouse droid, but then you have to kill it.
Yeah. They're fucking fast, too. They're hard to shoot.
Yeah. Mando seemingly disappears. Really, he was going around the droids, and while all of these assholes are making fun of him, like, I knew it! Fucking Mandalorians! He demolishes all of the droids by himself.
Wipes them. Yeah.
And they have a chance to help him, but they're like, no. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, they want to watch.
Fucking
They're gauging his skills.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they went into it knowing that they were going to fuck him over.
Yeah. But you do see a little bit of the skills of each one of them. They get to the control room, and there was supposed to be not a living person, but there was one guard there. New Republic soldier played by Matt Lanter, who is the voice of Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars cartoon.
Wow.
So I was glad to see him. I'm sad that he died.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's Anakin
Mandalorian.
Skywalker.
Also sad.
Wait, which Mandalorian?
I'm saying like Din Djarin Mando was very sad when he died. Yeah.
He was trying really hard. This whole tense scene was fun because Xion was like, she was like just waiting for an opening to stab him.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna wait for anything. and Mayfield like, are you questioning my managerial style?
So silly.
They identify where the prisoner is. Zero is also kind of helping them navigate all that thing. Before they kill the soldier, the Republic soldier shows a homing beacon that he pushes it. The X-Wings are gonna know that they need to attack whatever that beacon is. And it's I don't know why. I mean, I know why, but I feel like it should be immediate. Like you press it and then they get there right away. But no, they have 20 minutes. That feels like a long time.
Yeah. Very long.
But whatever. It's fun. And it serves a purpose. They have 20 minutes to get the prisoner out. They get there. And it's Quinn, Xion's brother. Mandalorian knows him. It feels very incestuous also between Quinn and Xion.
Yeah. Also, it seems like Quinn is in prison because of something that the Mandalorian or Din did specifically.
Yeah. He screwed him over somehow. It might have been why he left or whatever. While they're rescuing Quinn, the Mandalorian conveniently steps right next to him in the entrance of the prison, so Burke can push him into the prison, into the cell. But yeah, he's in the cell, he's trapped, and they leave him there. They laugh, ha ha ha. They're going back to the ship. Surprise, surprise! Quinn escapes. really cool way. He tears the arm of a droid.
Yeah.
Uses it to escape. Why is there a hatch to escape inside of the cell? Star Wars, that's why.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly. It was kind of funny because when he like kind of strangles the droid, like droids don't have lungs, right? But like the droid is like he can't breathe, and I'm like, girl, that's not your issue right now.
I'm gonna say there's has to be some sort of circuitry that goes between the brain and the body, but it's okay. It's fine. The Mandalorian then now becomes a slasher horror film.
So good, and like the light, it's all red, and like
yeah.
But also, it's great because like you're not too scared because it's just the good guy. So you're
you're rooting for the killer.
Yeah, it was. I loved it. I was
this is why they made all the rest of them assholes.
Yeah.
So Mandalorian takes them one by one. He goes after Berg first. He tries to show them this guy is fucking unstoppable. Like he is the Shape from Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to flamethrow him, but he's a fucking devil. Nothing happens.
Yeah, not working.
And I love how he gets into the door, the collapsing door, and then he just grabs it, and then so it gets him in the middle. It doesn't make sense for later on. Like his head should have been chopped off.
Yeah.
But it's fun that at the end it didn't. Next goes after Xi'an. And when this is happening, also Mayfield and Quinn are separated from them, and Quinn is like, "Let's go," and Mayfield's like, "What about your sister? What about her?" So he leaves, and then at the end, the Mandalorian goes after Mayfield in the coolest way possible. That you get the blinking lights, and every time it's on, you see the Mandalorian and it disappears, getting closer, and then Mayfield turns around and he's not there, and then he's behind Mayfield.
That's some like weeping angels. Like that's fucking Doctor Who level fear.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know that reference, but yeah.
Yeah, I do, unfortunately.
I want to ask you later how much of Doctor Who you know, because I don't actually know how much you know about Doctor Who.
I know a lot and then also a little, so like it's weird.
Okay, because I want to watch some episodes with you, but I have a specific arc that I want to see with you. So he finally, Quinn is left. While all this is happening, Zero discovers Grogu. And there's a little bit of a cat and mouse thing between Zero and Grogu. And Zero grabs a blaster rifle, aims at Grogu. Grogu does his little hand thing. And you think that Grogu destroys Zero, but really it was the Mandalorian shooting him in the back. So the Mandalorian is back with Quinn. And when they go back to Ranzar, to the where he left, Ranzar asks, "What's the rest of them?" And like he says, "No questions. That's our rules. No questions." Okay, fine. He leaves Quinn behind with Ranzar. Ranzar, after the Mandalorian leaves, he's like, "Kill him." And then you see this really cool spaceship that I starfighter that I wish we would see fly. That starfighter is one of the General Grievous Magna droid starfighters. So old school starfighter. And then Quinn discovers the little tracking beacon. And then you get 3 X-Wing fighters. They're played by Trapper Wolf, played by Dave Filoni. Let's see if I have Jib Dodger, played by Rick Famuyiwa, which is the director, and Sash Ketter, played by Deborah Chow, who is also the director of some of the episodes.
That's funny. I love that.
And Dave Filoni, they kept telling him, "Act less. You're bored. because he was trying to act. He's not an actor. He's like,
yeah.
And they're like, you're bored. This is routine. This is nothing. And yeah, I like that the pilots look like bored. Like, okay, I guess we can destroy this now. Oh, look, there's a fighter. Whatever. Boom, boom.
Yeah. I also think it's funny that they like speed right past the Razor Crest, and they don't care. They don't give a fuck. Care. Yeah. They're just like, that's not where the beacon is telling us to go.
Yeah, this is routine. Yeah. Whatever. And that's the end of this 3 batch. So you're feeling much better.
Yes, and I'm about to feel much worse.
All right, let's do awards. Get 3 awards: best actor ever, worst actor ever, best episode ever. Yeah, best episode ever.
Yeah,
best actor ever.
I'll give it to Bill Burr. Yeah, thought he was great. Big fan.
I'm gonna give it to Gina Carano. No, just kidding. I'm gonna get to Bill Burr too.
Yay!
Yeah, you're right. Like he shouldn't work, and he does.
He does.
Yeah, he's fun. Worst actor ever. Not Gina.
Yeah. Her episode is in this batch. Okay, so Gina. Yeah, I'm good.
Amy Sedaris for me. It's just the way she holds the baby. That's the only moment that, and she gets better in the next season. So, yeah, I'll go to her. Best episode.
Shocker. Episode 6.
Yeah, episode 6 too.
Yeah.
I really want to go to the Sanctuary, episode 4.
Sanctuary.
It's really good, but episode 6 has always been my favorite because it is a slasher horror movie at the end. So it's fun. So yeah, this is the second batch. Next week it'll be the finale, episode 7 and 8. I'm excited. That has my favorite episode of all season 1. Casey has thoughts and faces. Until next time, bye.
Bye.